What happens when you finally identify the missing piece to your puzzle? Only to realize the price tag might require sacrificing something equally valuable. When do you take the risk on a young, talented goaltender and bet that he's the franchise cornerstone you've been searching for? Welcome back, folks. It's Wednesday, January 28th, 2026, and we got an absolutely explosive development that could reshape the entire trajectory of the Montreal Canadiens. Earlier today, we talked about the likely departure of Samuel Montembeault due to poor performance. Now comes $1 million question. Who replaces him? According to a bombshell report from Scott Rogas, the dream name just hit the table. Jesper Wallstedt, the prodigy goaltender of the Minnesota Wild. The situation is curious, and it's actually perfect for Montreal. Minnesota has Philip Gustafsson locked in with a no-trade clause, which means they're stuck with him. That's opened the door for them to potentially move Wallstedt, the sensational rookie who's been turning heads all season. For the Montreal Canadiens, this sounds like music. Your offense is top 5 in the league, scoring more than 3 goals per game. Suzuki, Caulfield, Demidov. The kids are producing up front, but in the back, it's a disaster. Montembeault has a save percentage of .869. Jakob Dobes has .887. With those numbers, you don't win Stanley Cups. Wallstedt had a magical November with an average of 1.14 goals against. He showed he can be the Wall. He showed he can be elite. But as with everything in life, there's a price, and the price is steep. According to insider Michael Russo from The Athletic, to pry Wallstedt away from Minnesota, the Wild is demanding a number 1 caliber center. They want someone who can help them in the playoffs right now. They're not interested in prospects. They're not interested in future picks. They want a star player who can contribute immediately. This puts Kent Hughes at a crossroads. Nick Suzuki is untouchable. He's the captain and the franchise player. Kirby Dach would be the obvious name, but he's injured and his health is uncertain. Oliver Kapanen? Is he enough? Would the Wild even accept a package of prospects? Or do they absolutely demand a star-ready play? The report also alerts us to an important reality check. Wallstedt had a rough January, falling back to earth. His save percentage dipped. His performance became more human, less superhuman. That's a warning sign. Paying a premium price for a goaltender who oscillates between elite and merely good is dangerous. You could end up overpaying for inconsistency. But here's the counter-argument. The potential is there to be a franchise goaltender for the next 15 years. Wallstedt is young, he's talented. He's shown flashes of brilliance. If he settles into his game, if he becomes a consistent elite goaltender he has the tools to be, he could be the answer Montreal has been searching for. The question is whether Kent Hughes has the courage to sacrifice a piece of the attack to fix the goal. Think about what this would mean. You'd be trading away either Dach or another significant piece to acquire Wallstedt. You'd be betting that your offense, Suzuki, Caulfield, Demidov, Slavkovsky, is talented enough to carry the team even without that second-line center depth. You'd be betting that elite goaltending is more valuable than elite center depth. Historically, that's been a winning bet in the NHL. Great goaltenders can steal playoff series. Great goaltenders can carry teams through the postseason. But great goaltenders also need support. They need a team that doesn't give up too many chances. They need depth in defense. Montreal's defense has been improving with Lane Hutson's arrival, but it's still a work in progress. Adding elite goaltending on top of that improvement could be transformative. Here's my assessment. If Wallstedt's price is Kirby Dach, I think Hughes should seriously consider it. Dach is injury-prone and uncertain. Wallstedt is young and has franchise potential. You're trading uncertainty for possibility. You're trading a player who might never stay healthy for a player who might be elite for 15 years. But if the Wild wants Nick Suzuki or another untouchable piece, the answer has to be no. You can't sacrifice your captain and your best player for any goaltender, no matter how much potential he has. The Wild is going to be tough negotiators. They know Montreal needs goaltending help. They know Wallstedt is a hot commodity. They're going to push for maximum value. Kent Hughes has to be smart here. He has to recognize the opportunity. But he also has to protect the core. He has to find a balance between addressing a critical need and not overpaying to the point where it damages the team's long-term competitiveness. What do you think, folks? Should Kent Hughes pursue Jesper Wallstedt aggressively, even if it means trading away Kirby Dach or another significant piece? Is Wallstedt the franchise goaltender Montreal has been searching for, or is his recent down in a warning sign? Would you be willing to sacrifice depth at center for elite goaltending? How much are you willing to pay for a young goaltender with potential versus a proven veteran? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, because if this trade happens, it could define the next decade of Montreal Canadiens hockey. And we're going to be covering every development as Hughes continues to reshape this roster.